This is the new Doro PhoneEasy 740 smartphone, and this is a video review of the smartphone from Hearing Direct. And we are going to talk a little bit about the features and some of the new things that appear in this model of phone that we're quite excited about and that we think that you might find helpful. First of all, the name gives you the clue. It is a smartphone, and it is one of the very first fully amplified smartphones in production. And consequently, you get some of the typical features you would expect with a smartphone over and above the standard amplified mobile phone range that's existed to date. So, for example, you can browse and surf the internet, you can receive and send email. It will also do some of the more basic features such as receiving and sending of text messages, and you also have a standard suite of features with regards to contacts and other items of that nature. However, one of the key features that we particularly like about this phone and some of the other phones within the Doro range is the easy to navigate, very simple menu function, which I shall show you a little bit about now. As you can see, the phone opens so that you've got a keypad that's available for use down here, and you've also got a touch screen available at the top there. And you can see that the navigation continues up the top here, and you can either use your keys down at the bottom or you can use this touchscreen service at the top here. And you can see here you've got a standard opening screen with email, messages, a call log and your contact details. One of the other really smart things about this phone is that if you are buying it on or on behalf of somebody else and they perhaps are not as technically aware, there is a website that you can log on to, and you can set up various settings and features and functions within the phone, and that will be sent to the phone over the 3G network, so that you can actually set the phone up remotely and manage the phone remotely for some people if it's something that they struggle with. The phone itself actually has several different additional features, including Bluetooth connectivity, so you can use it on a hands-free fashion in the car or with another hands-free Bluetooth device. And it also has good levels of amplification, much louder than a standard mobile phone or standard smartphone. It has a speakerphone as well if you would like to use it in that fashion. And obviously it has this interesting slide design. It's extremely comfortable and easy to hold in the hand. And just looking at some of the other features on here, you've got a camera feature here, your volume controls. On the back there's an SOS button, and here is the camera aperture and flash. And the camera is actually a very good level of megapixels, and so the quality of images that you can get from it are very good, with a 5 megapixel maximum capability. On this side you have the option to connect via a headphone, so that you can use the phone for listening to music, or indeed obviously to talk and listen to people through a traditional phone call. This is the power and on-off button, and this here is the also acts as the keypad lock. This port here is for charging if you don't want to charge it in its cradle, although it will charge very happily when plugged into its cable and when it plugged into its charger, and it can stand there comfortably overnight and charge. But if you're traveling or you don't want to take this with you, then you can connect separately via that point there. As I said, one of the most popular features and one of the most interesting changes in this market with regards to mobile phones is the fact that it is the first smartphone. So you have got the ability to browse the internet, you can listen to internet radio, you can share pictures. Once you've taken the pictures, you can email them to friends, or you can share them on various social media. There are a lot of features in this phone that will attract somebody that perhaps is very used to using a smartphone, or likes the idea of using a smartphone, but just needs that little bit extra volume and clarity on phone calls when using it in that fashion. So all in all, we think this is a great new phone from Doro. We expect to probably be selling these in quite some number over the next few months. We sell these completely unlocked, so you can use them with any contracted network or indeed pay-as-you-go, with the exception of the 3 network. So one of the great advantages of all the mobile phones from Doro, and this model is no exception, is that instead of being tied into a contract for a period of time, you can buy this and it's ready to use with any existing SIM card. So if somebody has a smartphone with a contract or a pay-as-you-go right now, they can use this same phone, simply put their SIM card into this phone, and it's up and ready to go. So all in all, we think it's a great phone, and we hope you find it of interest too. We have a fantastic customer services team here available. They're available 9 till 5, 5 days a week on 0800 032 1301. So if you want to hear more about or understand more about the Doro smartphone 740, then give us a call on that number, or you can reach us outside of working hours on customer services at hearingdirect.com.